So yeah, I know at the end of my last recipe vid, I hinted at... At the end of my last recipe vid, I did... I hinted at doing a dish... not dish. But I couldn't involve... couldn't involve? But I couldn't pass up doing a noodle... why? Hello there everyone, I'm Diesel, and welcome to another edition of... The Curry Furry. Also, for those of you living in the US, Happy National Noodle Day! Yes, that is a thing, and it's a holiday that I feel deserves a little bit more recognition, even though I might be a little biased, you know, being a noodle dragon and all that. So yeah, I know at the end of my last recipe vid, I hinted at doing a dish involving pineapple on pizza, but I couldn't pass up doing a noodle recipe on a day like this. Because today is a day to celebrate noodles of all kinds. So it's time for me to use my noodle to teach you how to use your noodle to make some noodles. After all, who better than a noodle to teach you how to make a noodle dish on National Noodle Day? How many times did I just say the word noodle? My god. Okay, so today's recipe is going to be shrimp and coconut curry ramen. Ramen is one of the most well-known and versatile noodles out there. Fun fact, ramen is a Japanese dish, but the noodles themselves are originally from China. They were introduced to Japan from China sometime during the 19th century. And today, on this holiday in America, I'm cooking a Japanese dish using noodles that were originally from China in a way that draws more influence from Southeast Asia. So needless to say, we got a little bit of fusion confusion going on right now. But as a noodle dragon, I gotta keep things at least a little bit spicy, so I think that's enough chit-chat. Time for this noodle to actually get on with cooking these coconut curry ramen noodles. Let's go!
Okay, for this recipe, you'll need 6 or more large raw shrimp, garlic or garlic paste, ginger or ginger paste, lemongrass or lemongrass paste, vegetable oil, or in my case, avocado oil, chili paste, seafood stock, coconut milk, curry powder, fish sauce, white pepper, cayenne, sesame oil, hoisin sauce, scallions, make sure to slice them into smaller pieces, mushrooms, I'm using oyster, shiitake, and cremini, 1 lime, and of course, ramen noodles.
Now, in the last 2 recipe videos I did, I accidentally left out an ingredient that I use in the ingredient pick. Guess what? It happened again. There's also soy sauce involved. Or in this case, tamari. I'm not even trying to go for any running gags here. They just keep freaking happening.
Now for the cooking. First you'll want to add about a tablespoon of oil in a deep pan or a wok over medium-high heat. Then add the shrimp and about a teaspoon each of garlic, ginger, lemongrass, lime juice, hoisin sauce, and fish sauce. Then stir everything together for about 5 minutes or until the shrimp is pink in color. At that point, transfer the shrimp to a plate and then set them aside with a metal bowl covering them just to keep them warm.
Here's a shrimp fact for you. You can actually stop the shrimp from curling when you cook it by leaving the tail on and making a very shallow incision in the middle of the shrimp. Why am I telling you this now? Because I forgot to do it myself.
Anyway, add another couple teaspoons of oil to the pan and throw in the mushrooms and a few scallion slices. Stir fry them for a minute, then add another teaspoon each of garlic, ginger, and lemongrass. But this time, also a teaspoon of chili paste. Stir everything together for about 30 seconds or until combined, then throw in 2 teaspoons of curry powder and about half a teaspoon each of white pepper and cayenne. After another minute, dump 2 cups of seafood stock into the pan. Or the entire can in this case, along with about 1.5 cups of coconut milk. Add in another couple teaspoons of curry powder and another half teaspoon each of white pepper and cayenne.
This would be where I show myself adding the 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and the half a lime's worth of lime juice, but I was so determined to neglect the soy sauce that I forgot to hold the camera when I poured that stuff in. Can we please just get a moment of silence for the tamari, please?
In any case, once everything in the pan starts to come to a boil, the time has come to add in our star attraction, the nudes! Toss in 2 squares of ramen noodles and let them boil for about 5 minutes or so. As they boil, when they begin to soften up, make sure not to keep them clumped together. Let them loosen up a bit.
Remember, if you want to keep your noodles happy, always give them some time to relax. Anyway, once the noodles are done to your liking, take out the noodles and put them into a bowl. Add in the broth, top it with the shrimp and whatever other toppings you like, and your shrimp and coconut curry ramen will officially be done. And there you have it. That's another recipe in the books. Also, since I know that some of you watching may not be into seafood, you can also make this recipe using chicken instead of shrimp. simply by using chicken stock instead of seafood stock, and also shredding the chicken after cooking it. And then by adding it to the ramen, in which case use more chicken stock and more coconut milk when you do. As for what's next, I do have a curry planned for a certain major holiday here in America. Hopefully it'll be good enough for you to wanna gobble it up. God. But for now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe and share this video around. And I will see you back here next time for another edition of The Curry Furry. Stay spicy!
I'm okay.